Hey everyone, it's Dylan. Sorry about the face. Playing our last video of the Seattle GM mode, and I know, why is it the last? You have to win a cup first. Well, because the current version of franchise mode is just not fun for me right now, so I'm going to wait for a few more updates just to make sure that the scouting is fine and that the trades are fine. But we're in the 4th year here. We're going to the draft. Draft doesn't really matter. Unless we get the #1 pick, we're probably not going to get anyone that's going to be able to play. So I'm going to trade my 1st and 2nd round pick to try to get someone decent who can play for us. But just called all my timeouts. Let's look for a trade. So I'm actually going to put together my 1st round pick and my 2nd round pick. Hell, let's just throw in the 4th and the 5th because I don't really care who they draft there. And we're going to throw in our elite medium prospect goalie there. So that should get us someone pretty decent. So let's take a look. Oh my gosh, Taylor Radish is an 88, 25 years old, and only $3 million. I gotta try. No way they do this, but let's try it. Yeah, not even close. Dallas Stars want everything right there. Alexandrov, Raymond, 1st round pick, so this could be a good... And they do want to trade Klingberg, so I think this trade would easily go through, but for $8 million, that's a lot. I might try for Heiskanen and see what happens there. Let me try Heiskanen first, see what happens. All right, they accepted that. I didn't really want Klingberg, but we got Miro Heiskanen for our defensive core now. But remember, I'm going to have a lot of contracts coming up, including Frederik Andersen, who is almost $9 million. I don't know if I'm going to re-sign him. And 2 of my highest contracts are Hyman and Dmitry Orlov. So I'm either going to get them for a lot cheaper this year because we're just going to be talking with them directly if they want to re-sign. But at the same time, I'm fine with letting them walk and trying other players. Hyman doesn't want to re-sign. You're out of here. Released. All the other UFAs do want to re-sign, so I'm open to negotiating with them. I'm not sure what's going to go about that though. And since I only have 1 year left, I can get everyone the cheapest contracts they're asking for, which is good. Dmitry Orlov does want to re-sign, but this contract he's asking for is like insane. So I'm actually going to pass on Dmitry Orlov and fingers crossed I can find someone else. We're going to see how much money we have after all these people re-sign with us, and then we'll see if we are going to re-sign Frederik Andersen. Jake Gardner does renew. Graves does renew. Hartman does. Ryan Murray rejected, so I'll have to re-sign him. Gambrell resigned, Cernak resigned, Kraus, Sprong, Sokolov, Stotts. All right, so only, I forgot Ryan Murray. Only Ryan Murray didn't re-sign with us, I think. All right, Ryan Murray re-signed. I only had to give him $0.1 million. All right, so if Frederik Andersen does re-sign with this amount, we'll still have $26 million to go into free agency with, which I like. I like that. So we're going to offer him a $6 million contract, see if he takes it. If not, I'm fine with, bumping that up a little bit. Yeah, he rejected it. So he's going to free agency, which is fine. It's not a plan killer for us. Ooh, this coach loves Kotkaniemi and Hermy and Leonard. If we can get this guy signed to be our head coach, I think our top line could be literally insane. All right, Baron, you're fired. Hopefully he signs with us. I don't know how the rest of the team in the roster would shake out with his lines, but as long as that top line is good, that's all I care about. If I can get Sammy Hermy at the top of the league in points, that's all I care about. But let's see who's in free agency here. Oh, okay. Try to sign this RFA, Wisniewski. He's only 21. I'm just going to try the cheapest option, which is 1 year, 6.6. So I'll probably give him 6.3. All right, offer sheet sent. Like I said, they're probably going to match it, but I'm taking a risk there. For defense, I'm going to try to sign Brady Skay. I think that's how you say it. So it'll be a bonus if he signs. If he doesn't, that's okay. We can bolster up the wingers on our team. I kind of want to sign Tyler Johnson, but he is older and his overall is pretty low, but he still wants a lot of money, which, we're struggling with money here. We need to be smart with it. Jonathan Toews is a free agent. Should we get him for some veteran leadership? I'm down to try. You know what? He's going to be playing 3rd or 4th line minutes anyways. LeBanc, I might try for him. LeBanc, again, these names, I don't know. They're so close to being each other. All right, so that coach did accept, which is very good. Brady Skate accepts our offer, so we can trade away 1 defender now. Jonathan Toews accepts, so welcome. We need some veteran leadership who won a cup. Kevin LeBanc accepted. Thatcher Demko went with the Devils, so we'll have to find another 2nd goalie for our team. Oh, and Wisniewski just signed with Carolina. So we can potentially still sign 1 more goalie and a forward. Man, should I just get William Nylander? He's the best player left in free agency, so I'm going to take the risk. William Nylander accepts, so he'll be in Seattle as well. I think we're going to have a pretty stacked top 6. All right, that 1 goalie accepted. And Tuukka Rask accepted. So I also offered him a contract. He's old and 86 overall, but I got both guys just to see when the season starts who's better. All right, everyone's favorite part of the series where I simulate to the season, and let's get these lines set up and Fingers crossed. Oh my gosh, I forgot about Shane Wright. So, we'll see where he fits into the lineup. Yeah, so Tuukka Rask did go down to an 84, but he's still better than the other guy we signed, so I'm just going to keep it like that. Alright, so our lines are a bit funky, but we do have Sammy Hermy, Kotkaniemi, and Leonard on the top line, and a +3, which is huge. We actually have Jonathan Toews on the second line with Shane Wright and Sprong, so our second line didn't turn out as expected. Hartman, Gambrell, and Nylander on the third line, and then Johnson, LeBlanc, and Anthony Ciu on the fourth line. But an 85 overall on the fourth line, that could give us some good depth. We just got to hope that Shane Wright and Jonathan Toews do well with Sprong. I'm not sure how that is going to go. Defense, we got Heiskanen, Skay, Murray, and Dobson, all +3 on the line chemistry, which is great. And Graves and Gardner, 0 line chemistry, but they're just going to have to deal with it. And like I said before, Blackwood and Rask are goalies. So what's my prediction for this season? I don't think we're going to win a cup. I still don't think our team is at that level yet, but might win a round or two, hopefully. We'll see what happens. But that means at the trade deadline, if things aren't going well, or if things aren't going well midway through the season, I can use a ton of future draft picks to hopefully nab someone pretty good, but I'm not sure if future draft picks hold the same weight as they do in past games. But it's something to try. And hell, if things aren't working well with Shane Wright, I can just trade him for someone really good right now too, so we'll see what happens. But the regular season is here, let's get to simulating. Our first 10 was about as average as you can get, 5, 3, and 2, so we're going to keep on keeping on with the lines we have right now, see what happens in the next 10, and probably the next 10 after that. Yeah, again, that next 10, a little bit better, but still pretty average team. I mean, we are first in the division somehow from the 3 overtime losses, but still just kind of like average. We're still in it, so again, I'm going to keep with it and fingers crossed. All right, that was another better 10-game streak. I think we're still first in the division, but again, a lot of games we're getting shut out, and we're like getting back-to-back shutouts, so our offense definitely can use a little bit more fire. I think we are going to try to trade for a high-powered forward, because I think our second line is just probably screwing us a little bit, which means probably going to get Shane Wright off the team. But hey, you know, I need to win a cup, Shane. It's my last year here. It's my senior year. I need to get out with a bang. Let's try to get over this hump. Let's try to become a contender here. I'm going to try Dylan Larkin. I'm not sure if this will work. Okay, oh, yeah, accepted. We got Dylan Larkin now. My game just completely froze on this screen. I can't substitute Larkin in anything. I can't go back. Oh, no. Oh, no. If the game really... And it's not like... Yeah, the PS4 isn't froze. The game isn't froze because it's working. It's just stuck on the screen. This game just got glitched out. Hopefully it auto-saved because I can't do anything now. Well, that's depressing to say the least. Alright, just to let you know, I just spent an hour on everything there. So if it didn't save, at least anywhere close, Alright, let's see where it's letting us continue this GM mode. Let's see where we're at. If it's at an off season, not good. EA. Oh my goodness, EA. What is going on here? It should be on. Autosave on. Alright, we're just going to auto-sign free agency, auto-sign staff management, auto-assign everything. The computer's going to do everything for me. Let's see if the computer can win a cup for me. I am over this. Literally just going to sim through everything and hope for the best. Also, I'm curious to see what team the computer will put together compared to the team I put together. I cannot believe I just wasted an hour on this shit. Another round of applause for EA there. With all these trade offers coming into me, I actually have an idea for a series where I accept any trade offer that's given to me and just see how the team does. All out fire sale. If you send us a trade, we're accepting it no matter what. Alright, so the top line is the same. Shocker. Shane Wright is on the second line. That's pretty cool. Alexandrov. Oh, wow. The AHL guy I was developing. But the team as a whole, especially the bottom 9, are not something to get excited about. Defense, it kept Orlov, Dobson, Gooley, Murray, Gardner, and Peak. So defense is the same except for Peak. Oh my god, they have $30 million to spend on cap. And honestly, I'm just sick of seeing this screen. So we're just going to simulate and watch us miss the playoffs abysmally. Are we 6-0-1? What is going on? So we're 2 points out of a playoff spot. So I'm going to actually do that same trade with Detroit. I'm going to get Larkin in here and just see how much better our team does. Yeah, but The Oilers are so out of a playoff spot they actually want to trade Draisaitl right now. This could be huge. We just got Leon Draisaitl because the Oilers are so far out of a playoff spot and they have to re-sign him next year. They're just like, take him, take him. Oh wait, here we go. We're in the same position as last time. Let me just go back. Let me just do best lines. Not even going to test anything. So that significantly made our team look so much better. Well, lost 5-1, lost 6-0, so our trade did wonders for this offense. We are losing so often. I shouldn't have touched it. The AI knew what it was doing. I'm so confused how we're so much worse. We're doing so bad now. I don't understand how we upgrade from an 81 overall center to a 93 overall franchise center. And the game's like, no, you suck now, by the way. We missed the playoffs by 1 point. This game, oh my god. I want to scream, I want to scream. That was over an hour of my life that I just spent on that. Kraken with 71 assists though, hell yeah, props to him. However, I am glad that the CPU technically did worse than my team was. That makes me feel a little bit better, but I'm really curious to see how my team would have done with Dylan Larkin. I'm not saying they would have won the cup, but I feel like I had a chance. And after all that, the New York Rangers will win the Stanley Cup, so New York teams win back-to-back Stanley Cups. Well, I just put my resignation in with Seattle, so not going to be GM anymore for them. What a fitting end to the last video that I said. I said this was going to be the last video because EA made a bad franchise mode. And it ends off with the game freezing and not being able to finish off the team I built. And then my team becomes worse when I make an upgrade at center. And we didn't make the playoffs by 1 point. You know what? I'm not even mad. That's impressive. If you watched up to this point and you've seen my agony, I appreciate it. I hope you leave a thumbs up because I am just so disappointed. And I spent so much time already on recording this video, I might as well just edit it, right? But I hope you liked watching my agony, I guess, in a way. Is that a good thing for me? I'm not sure. I have a few ideas for the next GM mode, actually. Either a 1-year expansion try to win the cup, or I'm going to do the one where I accept every single trade that's given to me. Let me know which one you want to see first, and yeah, I'll get to that. Because I definitely do not want to try for a Stanley Cup anymore with what just happened today. So I appreciate you guys watching. Hope you stick around this channel. Have a nice day. Stay safe. Don't go Kraken. Rip. Rip the dream. F in chat, everyone.